is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Nick in Tampa. Hey, Nick, what's going on?
Tom O'Brien, it is an absolute pleasure.
Thanks so much, man. We appreciate you calling.
No problem. Dude, I've been listening to your show for about 2 years now, and it has just been wonderful. I listen to you, Basil, Andy. You guys do an amazing job.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Surrender and let go of the past. Always do your best. Whenever you let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past means that you can enjoy the dream that is happening right here, right now. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now? Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. Dow Industrial's up 15, Nasdaq up 9, S&P's up 4.5. Gold contract down $1.90 at $12.1720. Silver down 21 cents, $15.67 an ounce. Platinum down $10, $9.06 an ounce. Copper down $0.015 at $2.66 a pound. Light sweet crude up 54 cents, trading at $46.20 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note down 4 ticks, 125.12. 30-year bond down 19 ticks, 152.06. King dollar up 8 ticks, 95.520. King dollar, folks, hasn't caught a bid in 6 months. No love. Wants to break out the lows here. We're right next to them. Looks like this market's waiting for the bank earnings tomorrow, the CPI tomorrow. It looks like good old King dollar wants to break down once again tomorrow. Euro. The euro is at 114 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is trading out at 113 and a quarter to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so we had an expansion of volume yesterday, 59 million shares, much lighter than we're going into. We're going into 132, but you had the expansion. Today, dying on the vine, 25 million shares. We're at 244.32. The high is 245.01. We'll see if the baby guy can hang on to just even the 244.20. You close under 244.20, you get a failure in price, failure in volume. Dow Industrials, we get over to the Dow, and we take a look at the Dow. Dow, bottom line, failed on price, failed on volume yesterday, still in that situation. At the highs, but failed on both. The composite, NASDAQ composite, composite is up $9. It's trying to get into the 26th. So the high of the 26th was 63.03. We made 62.81 today. If we take a look at the volume on this baby, what you're going to see is that right now, yesterday we did 1.8 billion. You're at 1.3 right now. That's going to do about 1.7. The NDX 100, the three Qs out here, we're at 25 million shares. Yesterday you did 36, so we'll do about 33 today. You're going into 34 as well as the big downdraft of 109 million. I don't expect the NDX 100 to go anywhere. The notes, 10-year note, you get a sideways move out here today. We went higher yesterday with volume. Today you're going sideways with light volume. Yesterday we did 1.6 million contracts. Right now you're at 1.1, so the most it will probably do is about 1.2. That baby wants higher price. When I say higher price, the 10-year, the high of the 10-year right now in the past 3 months is 127.08. We take a look at the 30-year. What you have with the 30-year out here, same type of setup inside the 30. 30-year down 18 ticks. We have done, well, it's going to be a close call, actually. You've done 223,000 contracts. We did 227 yesterday. Yeah, 30 years a close call. Gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? Gold contract, folks, sideways move out here today. 211,000 contracts. You're down $1.90 right now. The number to keep your eye on is the 2. It's right where we are, actually. It's going to be actually 60 cents higher into the close. It's 1217.80. Right now, you're at 1217.20. 1217.80 is the swing point from May 9th, and that swing point got taken apart last Friday. That's when gold went from 1228 to 1206, and it had volume on that move. We go take a look at the silver contract. Silver out here is trading at $15.68. It's done 73,000 contracts. See what we have here. That's not a bad setup. Okay, so silver's coming into 125,000 contracts. That's a decent setup. You're backing down with lighter volume. As I said a little bit earlier, notes and bonds, they just want higher price. It's pretty amazing how they're shaking out. King dollar. What do we get with King dollar? King dollar is going to be the number, folks. When I say the number, it's going to be like, I suspect that's going to be the shocker in the market, because what we have here is this. 103, that's when King dollar topped out January 3rd. We're at 95,520. We've hit 95,245 this morning, early this morning. The low is 95,225. So we haven't hit the low yet. That being said, what is happening is that you are hammering into that low, and you're hammering into that low with volume. So I suspect, number one, it's going to break. Number two, when we take a look at this on a longer-term aspect, what you're looking at on a continuous contract is that it's wide open to go to the bottom of the consolidation. The bottom of the consolidation is 91,880. You know, because we broke, and we broke hard. The bottom line is that it's been a one-way move, no doubt. XAU, HUI, XAU out here today has rejected lower price. Got down to 79.26. Right now, you're at 79.95. Gold Bugs Index, same type of setup inside the Gold Bugs Index. Gold Bugs Index got to a low today of 183.12. Right now, you're at 185.14. Some of the high volume stocks out here, and this is going to be a low volume market out here today, I suspect. But some of the higher volume stocks in this market, you have Advanced Micro down 68 cents. NVIDIA is down $1.88. Now, that's going to be interesting. I'll bring that up because that was up pretty good this morning. You have Target up 224. That's a dead cat bounce. That chart is a mess. You get Citigroup down 7. Now, tomorrow morning, banks tomorrow morning are going to kick this off at 7 o'clock. You get Citigroup. You get JP Morgan Chase. eBay is down 25 cents. You get PayPal Holdings up 118. If we do go over and we take a look at, let's go right into the XLF. XLF out here, folks, is up 11 cents right now. 29 million shares traded. You're going into 82 million shares as well as 69 million. Bottom line, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, that's when good old JP Morgan is going to kick these numbers off. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now up 20. Nasdaq's up 10. S&Ps are up 5.5. We're going to be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Trading is different than investing, but the opportunity to take advantage of short-term trends is only one if you get the direction right. Direction leveraged and inverse ETFs offer bold trades on U.S. and international stocks and bonds. Direction leveraged ETFs. An investor should carefully consider a fund's investment objective, risks, charges, and expenses before investing. A fund's prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a fund's prospectus and summary prospectus, call 866-476-7523 or visit directioninvestments.com. A fund's prospectus and summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go inside the indices right now. Take a look at the Dow Industrials right now. The movers, the mover out here is Goldman today. Goldman is putting 15 positive points in. You got Apple putting 13, Home Depot 8, Walmart 7, Microsoft 3. Taken away from it, Big Mac. McDonald's is taking 9 away from it. United Health 6, United Technologies 5, DuPont 5, Boeing 4. Inside the NDX 100. Strength versus the weakness. Strength out here is Liberty Financial. That's up 5.2%. Taken away from it is Fox. That's down 3.7. You get Seagate Technology off 2.9. Tesla is down 2.4. Let's go over to Tesla for a second. This thing came down fast and furious. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Yeah, so Tesla reached its high on the 25th of June, 386. You hit 319 today. Yeah, this is going to make a run for the bottom of the, well, where it broke out from, which is 281. And what Tesla does have, folks, okay, and this is serious business, Tesla has volume off its high. When you get volume off its high, it's always a problem. And what it would normally mean, you don't know how far the correction goes, but the correction is not normally larger than a normal correction. And theoretically, what volume off the high normally is that you have large owners. Let me just see if I can find one. PHDC. You have large owners that are getting out of the equity, and they don't buy it back at support. That's what ends up happening. So let's see. Yeah, no, 331, 62. Oh, there it is. Oh, interesting. Check it out. This is always cool when this happens. You know what you had happen here? Interesting. So you did have a large owner get out. Toyota sold all their shares. June 2nd. 2.3 million shares. Interesting. Okay. Now, when when markets see that, that's the only filing that I can see, yeah, that was done. They must have, no, they didn't own over 5% too. They just decided to file. That's the bottom line. That they filed that they sold them. And it's not like, so right now the largest owner of Tesla, this is pretty intriguing, is Fidelity. So it's going to be Fidelity and its funds. That's 14.89%. That is one big ownership number. And That is in 3 separate funds at Fidelity. Yep. You get 3 separate funds at Fidelity. That's how that's shaken out. NVDA. Let's go take a look at NVIDIA. This, of course, has been a monster leader on the way up. Inside the chip stocks, NVIDIA out here today got to a price point of 166. You're trading 160. This is where it fell apart from, too, folks. You know, so you get sellers up here. 168 was the June 9th high. And that's when it went from 168 to 142. And NVIDIA was the leader of that decimation inside the NDX 100. Once that baby started down, that's when the rest of them started down. Let's go over to Facebook, because Facebook had hit another new high yesterday. We'll see whether they can hang up there. Right now, it's another new high today. We're at 159. Bottom line is that the high that it had taken out yesterday was 156.50. We get over to JP Morgan. So JP Morgan's coming out with the numbers 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. You're at $93.05. The high that it's been trying to take out is 93.98. Now, the way this is set up, I expect when JP Morgan comes out with the numbers, it's going to at least test that area. The reason being I'm saying that is that is a high volume high. Let's see, 93. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, this is gonna be pretty cool watching this. Okay, so watch this. March 1st, highs 93.98. We tested it on the 6th of July with 16 million versus 24 million, and it failed. The way that it's looking right now, though, I suspect pre-market, it will probably test it, fall apart right after it. Bank of America, I believe, is coming out tomorrow, too. Let's see. No, not Bank of America. Citigroup is, though. So you get JP Morgan at 7 o'clock. You get Citigroup at 8 o'clock. And JP Morgan will move Citigroup, too. Whatever happens to JP Morgan, it's going to move Citigroup. Wells Fargo, is that tomorrow, too? That's tomorrow also. Wells Fargo is out at 8 o'clock in the morning also. Now, Wells Fargo is the much weaker stock between those two. We go over to Goldman. We take a look at Goldman. I believe Goldman's going to be next week. Yeah, Goldman's the 18th. So the next one after that, so what? Tomorrow is the 14th? Is that right? Yeah, tomorrow's the 14th, 15th, 16th. So it's going to be next Tuesday that you're going to have more banking stocks. Goldman Sachs is up 269 right now. Now, this has had a hard time getting over the 229 area. It just popped over it right now. So we'll see whether that can stay over it coming into the close. And, of course, that's going to be the speculation as to what J.P. Morgan is going to come out with tomorrow morning. No two ways about that. If we do take a look at the, let's go to Berkshire Hathaway, BRK, because Berkshire is still the largest weighting structure inside the XLF. And Berkshire, you get a sideways move, you get light volume. No big deal, actually. We go over to Walmart. What you have with Walmart out here today, they got a slight pop. That's a counter trend bounce, up $1.13, trading $75. And with that whole retail sector is about Target. Target came out with numbers. They were better than the revised numbers. Not that they were bad. Not that they were great. And this Target, the chart is still a mess. You know, you're talking about an equity that's gone from 85 to 53, has volume at the low of 48. And if we bring this back a little bit further, yeah, this. Oh, that's interesting. So here, this will be cool, kind of cool to watch Target, folks. And this is why. Watch this. That 48 number, which it came down to, is the high of the low of the downdraft of October of 2008. So the high of that month was $48.86. The low is $30.45 of that month. We come down and hit that with 183 million shares versus 425 million. So you can see that's a major support down there. You know, we'll see if it decides to keep hammering it. But that's where volume helps. That is already had a lower low. It's coming into that low off a big correction, but guess what? That itself is a high volume low. The top of that bar will help it out. One of the targets, want to take a look at Costco, COST. Costco is trading 153. The low for the year is 136. The high is 182. And, this has been a one-way trip for Costco last month. Okay, so I wouldn't be buying it, that's for sure. You can get a dead cat bounce to 156, but this is volume off the high also. Costco, this is trouble in paradise. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now up 17, Nasdaq's up 13, S&Ps are up 5.5. We're going to be right back.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the, so we had Target, bottom line. Target came out with numbers. Numbers were better than they expected. Bottom line, you get a dead cat bounce happening. That's about it. We go over to Macy's. You take a look at Macy's. Macy's also caught a bid just on the Target numbers. Same type of setup, folks. Macy's at $22. And you talk about a dead cat bounce, that's all it is. Macy's been a one-way trip. That trip, $73 down to $22. And what you have with Macy's is that 17 is game. And 17, in Macy's case, is the high of the low of October of 20.08. And so that's intriguing because that's where Target already is. In Macy's case, it seems, though, that the acceleration on the way down, no doubt, was much quicker because we were at $73 last July. So 1 year, you go from basically $73 down to 22. Big number, big hit, fast hit, all of the above. Let's go take a look at the GDX. The GDX, of course, is the Market Vectors Gold minus ETF. That's trading $21.59. This is backing down with light volume. It had rejected on Monday. It had rejected the lower end of its consolidation. That lower end we're talking about is $20.89 to $21. We went to $20.99. Now, what that sets up is that sets up. It's going to make a run for the $23.86. If we take a look at the Nugget, NUGT, same kind of setup there. Nuggets trading $28, and yeah, as long as you're inside $26.90, that also wants to make a run up to this $38 level. So tomorrow morning is going to be a good-sized number. The reason being is this, is that you have the bank numbers coming out, then you have the CPI. The CPI is going to affect, bottom line, where the metal market wants to go. We start talking metals, we got to go over and take a look at the yen, what we had with the yen out here today. I like what happened out here with the yen. The yen had failed at its swing point. The swing point that we're talking about is the high of the 10th of May. That high was 114.37. We got to 114.49 on Tuesday, gave it up. Yesterday, you got down to the 112.93. Today, you hit 112.86. Bottom line, now what you're doing is that you're building cars to get down to the 111.91. And where this goes, folks, is this. So picture this. On the 3rd of July, the yen went from 111.91 to 113.47. Once you're inside the 113.47 with, basically some force, which we are, your probability is pretty good you're going to go down to the bottom of that bar. And the bottom of that bar is 111.91. Most times Monday, Friday in the summer is going to be slow. It doesn't look like it's going to be as slow out here tomorrow because of the banks more than the CPI. Small caps out here today got down to 140.38, rejected it. You're at 141.31. So that's going to be intriguing because yesterday what you did is you rejected the highs yesterday, had lighter volume. Today, guess what? You rejected the lows. You filled the gap of 140.38. Oh, this is pretty wild. It's always crazy. So it had a gap. The top of the gap is 140.38, and we went right to 140.38. Rejected it, and let's say, hey, now it can make another run to 142.22. So there's no doubt that we've had a sideways move out here. Transports. We take a look at the transports. Now, this is where this gets interesting if you're in the Dow theory. Okay, so what happens in the Dow theory, folks, the transports have to confirm that you're going higher. And the amazing part about it is that this rally has been going on for months, and it just confirmed that the market wants to go higher. So it's going to be like, okay. When I was looking at this today, I'm saying to myself, this is just amazing. If you actually waited for this, and there's plenty of people that do. I mean, and listen, they could be right. But the bottom line is that it just confirmed that the rally is real. You get the Dow at highs. The transports have basically got over and stayed over. What has happened is the transports the last 5 months, they keep pushing their head over the 93.10 and then closing underneath it at the end of the month. That's what's been happening. So we'll see where this baby does shake out. Inside those transports, of course, let me see who the largest weighting structure here is. So I don't have a bummer. Oh, I see. Okay, I can do the leaders this way. So the leaders out here, well, there's not a lot of them. What's this? Oh, interesting. Avis Rent-A-Car is the leader. Give me a break. Avis Rent-A-Car. Okay, so that's up 224 today. That's been a dog beyond belief. So that's down from $69. That's already got cut in half. Yeah, there's not much there. And I suspect this is going to be, they did a deal with someone. Let's see. Okay, an uptick in airport car rental rates in June may help second quarter earnings for Hertz and Avis. Bloomberg intelligence analysts citing data from Auto Rental News. In a report published yesterday, Auto Rental News said rate quotes in June were up $6.37 a year ago, and it looks as hoped for a strong summer. Hertz gained as much as 12%. Avis was up 6.6%. Yeah, they both had a hard time. But I can tell you this: I did rent a car. The car rental rates are always the one-ways are expensive. I rented a one-way out of Boston. When I was up there last week, I had to go down to the Cape and back. That one-way was expensive, no doubt. Most of the time, though, these cars are very inexpensive. And the reality is that if you don't have a lot of luggage and people, bottom line, it's not even a reason to rent a car anymore. You Uber everywhere. I mean, and the Uber, you talk about inexpensive. I was talking, so check this out, folks, okay? If you've been reading about so the drivers in Uber are not happy. I can see why. So this is what has happened in the last, let's say, 4 or 5 months. They used to get $2.37 per mile. That's what the charge was. That charge, right, and then they got to keep 90% of that. That's how that works, and Uber got 10% of it. The charge now is down to 70 cents. 70 cents. That's why Uber is so inexpensive. So that's quite a hit. And the folks that have been driving that for quite a while, you know, they made quite a bit of money, and then all of a sudden that collapsed. And in that collapsing, many of the drivers, I think, still think that there won't be enough drivers, but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it happen in our area anyway. I mean, it seems like there's more drivers every day, and you know, we'll see whether they can actually make a living with that least amount of bread. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 25. Nasdaq's up 12. S&Ps are up 6. Gold contracts trading at 12.17. Silver is 15.67. We're going to be right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
With over $56 million in cash and over $66 million in working capital, Great Panther Silver is positioned as a company with a solid foundation and poised for growth. While completely unhedged to the price of silver, Great Panther retains 100% ownership in 2 producing mines in Mexico, which is the top silver-producing country in the world, along with future potential production in Peru. Great Panther is highly leveraged to the price of silver, and after a great year of performance in 2019, 2016, Great Panther Silver has a strong outlook for 2017 as well. With good liquidity in trading and strong fundamentals on the balance sheet while remaining completely unhedged to the price of gold and silver, now is a perfect time to take a closer look at this equity. If you'd like to find out more about Great Panther Silver, then go to greatpanther.com or check them out on the NYSE market, symbol GPL, or the TSX, symbol GPR. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN, and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go take a look at the commodity market out here. In commodities out here today, the leader is sugar. Sugar's up 4.8%. You got coffee up 2.8. Cocoa's up 2.8. Downdraft out here. This is going to be interesting. We got to look at these. So it must be raining right now in the Midwest. Wheat is down 4.7%. Corn's down 4%. Soybeans are down 4.5%. And these have been the rocket ships, folks. Yep, took them down quick. So last week you had a high in the wheat market, $5.74 a bushel. Right now you're at $5.11. This had taken off from $4.72 a bushel. Let's take a look at this. This is going to be intriguing watching it. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So you go up with monster volume. You're pulling back with light volume. Man, if this thing can get back into this 498 to 472, this would be quite a buy. Let's go look at the ETF for this, which is wheat. This is the Tcrium Wheat Fund. And you get volume in this fund, folks. Bottom line is they're doing 813,000 shares today. We take a look at this. You're at $7.73. This had taken off from 709 on the 28th, gets up to 843, backing down, and you're backing down with light volume. But this is something you want to keep your eye on. I wonder if soybean, is it SOY? Let me see. There it is. No, there it is. Yeah, SOYB. Okay. So you get soybeans, $18.63. Yeah, same setup. Now the difference, oh man, look at this. The difference in the soybean deal is that you get some monster volume on the way down. We were going up on 55,000. You're going down 176. But even with the beans, you got those beans hit 1815, that wouldn't be bad. Let's go take a look at the soybeans here for a second. Okay, so we get over, beans are down 4.5%, 46 cents. Whoa, man, what a beating that was. Holy cow. Okay, but beans went up dramatically too. So beans took off June 30th. They were at $9.21 a bushel. 8 days later, they were at $1,047 a bushel. Now, this is where the difference is. This one here, so this is pretty cool. So beans are coming back with volume. So beans have to calm down like dramatically, but the buy on beans would be like 921 is the buy. 958 wouldn't be bad. And corn, let's see where we're at corn. So corn down 4%. This almost went down limit today. So the down limit is 360. It went to 369, 368. Whoa, baby, this is vicious. This is vicious yesterday, too. Holy cow. So check this out, man. So corn is right back where it started. Now, the difference is that you wouldn't be buying corn. Corn took off also on the 30th. Started at 369. 7 days later, it's at 404. 2 days later, it's at 369 again, and it has some volume there. Let me pull this up now. Corn, C-O-R-N, the Tikrium Fund. That was down 61 cents today. Okay, so when this took off, it started at $18.61, went up to 20, back to 18.62. This is back with too much volume too, but what is cool about both corn and beans, if these can get under their lows tomorrow or the next day and have the volume contract, your risk versus your reward are pretty good. Because you'd put the stop under the bottom of consolidation, and corn's place it's 18.27, then you'd be gunning again for the $20 area. And you know, our man, Mr. Andy Hecht, is going to be coming up next. And it doesn't quite say why these big hits are out here today. I suspect, though, what is intriguing is that, you know, they had some vicious weather in the Midwest, meaning a drought. The 509, yeah, so if we go over to wheat again, what you're going to see is that the down limit on wheat was 507. You went to 509. Wheat could have a big problem tomorrow, too. Oh, cool. Okay, so my man, Mr. Andy Hecht, saying it's the WASDE report. Yep. Hey, that's going to be good. It gives everyone a shot to basically get in that market. That's how this is going to shake out. So this is going to be pretty wild. Andy's texting me, texting all of us in the den. He says, the USDA always looks at potential for crops with rose-colored glasses. Nothing like it. Rose-colored glasses, folks, are where it's at. Oh, you got to love it. That's pretty intense. Those are some intense moves. What is pretty cool there, I hadn't looked at those Tikrium funds for a while, but if we go over to the wheat again, what you're going to see, WEAT. WEAT would be the number. These things have got liquid. You know, you get some action in them. There's no doubt about it. Let's see. So the market cap, still, not a bad. Well, it's still a small market cap. But if in fact we have a weather market, what you are going to see is that that's going to get bigger. 67 million market cap inside the wheat Tikrium fund. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the NDX 100 as we're coming into this close, because each one of these closes out here, bottom line, folks, is that, there's only a few days that they've been actually selling into the close. And that was a couple weeks ago. As soon as we went by July 4th again, actually July 5th, each and every day they've been buying into the close again. So today we'll see whether the buy is into the close. The high in the NDX 100 today is 58.12, and right now you're trading at 57.98. If we take a look at this, a little closer look at this, bring this in. Yeah, you just had a little pop with volume. It's going to be intriguing to see whether they can make it through the downdraft from 1 o'clock this afternoon. So 1 o'clock this afternoon, that's where you had a couple sellers in there. And thus far, what you have, the first leg down got you to 57.84. The next leg got into the low. But we'll see if that seller is still there, because you're coming right up to where that seller was. The seller is at 58.08, 58.02 rather. And that's 3 points away from where we are. And most times what ends up happening is this. And this just wasn't once, folks. This seller came in the market at 10 o'clock this morning, came in, hit it hard, came all the way back up there, hit it hard again at 1:40 in the afternoon. The real question is going to be, did they hit it coming into the close, or did they already get rid of the position that they were looking for, or got their position on that they were looking for, for that setup tomorrow morning? The banks are going to be a big deal, because thus far, what has happened is this. You had the NASDAQ and the composite come down and come down hard. The S&P and the Dow, they've been at highs, staying at highs. They haven't basically gone south at all. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now up 31. Nasdaq's up 15. S&P's up 6.5. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks, and check this out. You know, it's pretty amazing what has happened in the casual food business, and particularly in the pizza business. Good old King James, LeBron James. I remember when he had done this, and I was thinking, well, here, let me read it through, because this is pretty amazing. The fast casual pizza chain, whose backers include basketball superstar LeBron James, is in talks to sell a stake to a private equity firm. Blaze Pizza is in advanced discussions with a buyout firm over selling a significant minority stake in the company. The deal, which is expected to give the chain an enterprise value of more than $100 million, could be announced next week. Now, check this out. So they're saying it's going to be $100 million enterprise value. Blaze was founded in 2011 by Rick and Eloise Witzel and has expanded to 200 locations, and they had sales of $184 million in 2016. So you get $184 million, you're worth $100 million in sales. That's pretty intense as it is. But check this out. This is pretty wild. Making it the fastest growing restaurant company in history. That's pretty wild. So 2011, 2017, you get 6 years, you get 200 locations, Doesn't seem that fast. Not for how McDonald's and the rest of these guys grow. I mean, that's 30. It's only 30 locations a year. Anyway, the Pasadena, California-based company uses an assembly line system that lets customers customize 11-inch pizzas alongside offering salads and desserts. I think I've been to one of these. And a 2015 interview, Rick Whistle said he expects to surpass expectations that his chain would become the Chipotle of pizza. Right? We'll find out. Bottom line is that it is an absolute mind blower when you get it right. Just how much can be made in that business. We go take a look at the. Let's go over to the. I want to go look at the yen once again. And coming up next hour, folks, our man, Mr. Andy Hecht, is going to be doing that hour. We're going to be growling and prowling with him out here. We are at 113.25 inside the yen. And he's going to have plenty to talk about because that WASDE report is a big, big number. And, of course, what we do have, you had wheat, soybean, corns. That took off topside last week, gave it all up, gave it up in spades. That sets up, you get lower volume coming into those swing points and could set up a couple nice trades. We go take a look at the sugar market out here. What sugar is down out today. Sugar's been a one-way trade, and that's been down. It's been down from 21 cents a pound. Got laid out at 12.74 on the 28th, and now you get some strength. So sugar's gonna. If you've never, if you haven't traded sugar, sugar's. I haven't traded it in a few years, but I like trading sugar. So it's $1,200 per contract, and each penny is worth $1,120. So you can see you move 65 cents. I mean, that's 0.65 of 1 penny. Bottom line, that's quite a move. Quite a move, no doubt about it. Volume-wise out here, let's take a look at it because this baby's setting up for tomorrow morning. What we have inside the NYSE, you are at, this is anemic. It'll still come in with 800 million probably. So we're at 528 million right now. Inside the NASDAQ composite, we are at 1.6. So the composite will come in. The composite's going to come in with about 1.8. NYSE, though, bottom line, no juice inside that NYSE app at all. And, we'll see where good old J.P. Morgan tomorrow morning, that's going to be the number. Wells Fargo tomorrow morning, that's going to be the number. Citigroup, they're all kicking it off. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. You stay right there. I'm Mr. Andy Hecht coming up next. Go get him, folks.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.